I'm here on the stand with Jared Hall, who's an awfully good sport, and also the chief designer. He's a project leader on this prototype Acura TLX. Why don't you just give us a little look at what you think are the important cues
for the styling
of this car?
Sounds excellent. So at the front, obviously, we have our very distinctive brand identity, the Acura grille, and from that, we've continued to refine it and make a more rich, mature image. As well, it's more integrated with the body. It's pushing out through the front bumper and the hood, and you can see all the lines are kind of integrated. The inner eye lines, we call them the character lines on the hood, are kind of integrated with the grille. The bar and the headlight kind of relate to each other, as well as the thin chrome strips in the jewel eye headlights. So everything's much more mature, much more luxurious, but at the same time more aggressive, more sporty, to really say this is very luxury, very high tech, but also a high performance vehicle. One of the main features we were trying to get was this feeling of an athletic, muscular body, be it some sort of athlete or a racehorse, in full stride, and you get this taut musculature. And you can kind of see that in a lot of the character lines that are running through, especially this main character line here that runs through and across and up and over the rear fender, which really creates this sort of tension and feeling of power. We really want to make this more emotional than in the past, to play up on those desires.
This car looks big. It looks
really
big. Yeah, I mean, it looks really long, and then it has a very short end.
Yeah, well, that's a very good point, actually. One of the main things we also wanted to do was do a smarter packaging job and really emphasize, maintain the good aspect of the current TL interior, while at the same time shrink the outside. So when you look at this, my image is that you say, oh, I know how I'm going to use this. I could take this to, I can take my husband or my wife and go to a nice restaurant and valet, and they get the luxury image. Or you look at this and it's like, I could drive this really fast. I'm going to take this to local mountain roads and go mountain carving.
So while people are driving it really fast, we're going to look at what the people behind them can see for a split second.
Basically, this is showcasing our signature Acura LED lighting. And what's interesting about this is this light pipe that you're pointing out right now, and how it kind of wraps around the side of the car, much like the character lines on the fender, around the back and then down.
So, if we looked at the whole car, what makes this a prototype? Why is it a prototype? It looks like a real car.
It's very close from most of the rear up, with the exception of the 20-inch wheels and the lower end of the bumper. And of course, the door mirrors are exclusive. But, everything is very close to the production model.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, let's get some of that fine coffee on your stand.
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely.
Right,
well, thank you very much. That was awesome.